Hello everybody, ndiyanibulisa emakhaya. Welcome or welcome back. Today I want to take you guys hiking. Let us go hiking. This is going to be an easy, straightforward hike. I wanted us to start with something easy, something fresh, but make sure that you keep note that sometimes the stones may fall, so be careful. Mind where you step. We are currently hiking up Kloof Corner. This is one of the easiest hikes if you are somebody who is just like new in the hiking world and you just want to start off with something easy. It's about 30 minutes to go up, just an easy 30 minutes, and then there's a trail which is already there for you. And then there are stairs. Make sure you bring water and wear hat and sunscreen. All about staying fit, hydrated and healthy. We do not have any snakes or any like dangerous like insects. Dangerous like reptiles and amphibian around here. So it is a fun, cool and easy hike for somebody who's new into the hiking world. And once you're familiar with hiking, that is when you can start on to move to Lion's Head and Table Mountain as well. But if you are new in the hiking world, I wouldn't suggest starting with this one. And speaking of Lion's Head, there it is. You can see there it is. That teep, like steep, like is it teep? That teep over there is Lion's Head. And if you're wondering, Lion's Head is a peak that is situated approximately 669 meters above sea level. As you can see at the bottom down there, we have the ocean. And right now I do not know what to talk about. I just want to say that we should just take a look around to see the beauty, because I wanted you guys to see the beauty of this place. And if you decide to hike up Lion's Head, it would take you approximately 90 minutes to hike up Lion's Head, and that is if you are moving at a moderate pace, of course, and you can enjoy the beautiful view, like the one that you're seeing right now. But the Lion's Head is closer to the ocean with a beautiful view and a beautiful breeze. But I would suggest starting with Kloof Corner, and after you're done with that, then we can move on to Lion's Head. And after we're done with Lion's Head, and that is when we will move on to Table Mountain. Table Mountain is not for the faint-hearted. It needs you to be like fit to climb up there. Sometimes people cry because they cannot get up there. They cannot. So that's why I just decided like just start something simple, okay? So let me know, how are you enjoying the view so far? How do you find this hike? It's easy, right? I told you that it's easy. what do you want us to talk about? Would you like me to drop some knowledge as we're going up? Of course, I do not mind dropping some knowledge, okay? So right about now, we are walking in a Fynbos biome. Yeah, this is a Fynbos biome. That is Fynbos. The Fynbos biome is the largest biome that occurs within the Western Cape province of South Africa. And if you're seeing here, everything looks green, you know, like the trees and stuff. That is because we have a lot of evergreens around here, and unlike many other provinces of South Africa, this is a winter rainfall province, and we're currently in a winter rainfall region right now. In other places like the Eastern Cape, for example, where we've walked around, you've seen the Eastern Cape outdoors videos, right? Cool. So we walk around that side as well, and that side is actually a summer rainfall region. So our rainfall comes in summer, and we experience dry winters in the Eastern Cape. But this side in the Western Cape, it's the opposite. The summer season is usually dry, and the rainfall comes in winter, which kind of makes it have its own different climate as opposed to many other South African regions, if you think about it. I kind of want to define Fynbos to non-South Africans if they don't know what it is, you know. So basically, Fynbos has evergreen, hard-leaved Mediterranean types shrubland. As you can see, you can find a lot of shrubs here, and they occur in nutrient-poor soils. These soils are predominantly derived from quartzitic sandstones and limestones, most likely to find very shallow sandy soils here, and they are nutrient deficient in most cases. Unlike, I always make an example using the Eastern Cape because that's where I'm from. Unlike in the Eastern Cape you find very deep fertile soils, which are predominantly used for agricultural purposes. You can still find farmlands here in the Western Cape as well, but it's mostly for shallow rooted crops, and also they're planted in areas where you're most likely to find deeper soils, because South African soil is highly variable. You can move take a few steps, the soil completely changes. So, but like I said just a few minutes ago, but you're most likely to find very shallow and stony soils around here, quartzitic sandstone, and you also can find limestones as well. And this, like the Western Cape region, is famous for having winelands producing wine. So if you're interested in buying wine, you can get a lot of wine this side, and you get it at a very cheap price, I tell you. So one thing about the site as well that I find interesting is that there is a lot of alien species. You're most likely to find alien pine trees. And these pine trees dominate the Western Cape, particularly Cape Town, and they use substantially more water than native vegetation of the Cape Mountains. And then this reduces the water flow to dams that supplies the water to the city. As a result, the Western Cape, particularly Cape Town, suffers from something that we call day zero. Day zero, as in 0, 1, 2, 3. Day zero. If you're South African, you do know what day zero is, right? So if you're not South African, you're like, day what now? What are you talking about? Is there something as day zero? It's every day, like you started day 1. Why day zero? What does that even mean? Well, day zero, I can define it as water restriction, where the municipal water supplies would be largely switched off and residents have to queue for water. That's basically it. So because of drought, a lot of people would not have water, and then the water supply drops, and the only way the municipality knows as a mitigation strategy is to just cut off water supplies and just have a few taps running, and then people would have to go queue for collecting water, and people have to drive to where the taps are located to go collect water. That way people would use water more cautiously because they know that they can't just go to the kitchen or the bathroom or somewhere and just open a tap and then the water would flow. Now that they have to fetch it, they have to use it more wisely in terms of how much they're using for showering, for cleaning, and for doing laundry, cooking, and all that, because now it has become a scarce resource. Anyway, we have arrived at the top. Yay. Now that we're at the top, I was thinking of something that between around 2015 and 2018 there was a decline in rainfall, which resulted in Cape Town's worst drought, and most of the city's taps were switched off. I'm not celebrating the switching off the taps. And yeah, let me just show you around how beautiful this place. I'm gonna just like walk like an influencer, like I didn't see you there. Oh my gosh, hi. This place looks absolutely beautiful. Now that we went to the top and we saw what was happening, let us come down. And when you're coming down, you need to be extra careful to make sure that the stones do not fall on you, or you do not miss a step and fall. Sometimes people do trip and fall, so just make sure that you mind your step. And once again, let me just show you the beautiful view. How gorgeous is this view, you guys? I can't even. Do you see the lion's head? Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Next, we're going to be going to Lion's Head. Would you like us to go over there to Lion's Head? Let me know if you want us to go to Lion's Head. And for now, let's go down, let's go down, let's go down. Making sure that we're cautious and reminding our steps. And after I'm done going down, I have to walk up again to go fetch my phone. I'm joking. There's someone like taking this footage of me, which is super cool. Now that we're going down and you've seen the top, and then we climbed up and I spoke to you about day 0 and you know the types of biome that we find here and you know all that, let's just drive back home. And as we're driving back home, I read this article about this alien species, and it was talking about the clearing of alien trees, pine trees to be exact. It stated that it can help reduce climate change impact on Cape Town's water supply, and I found that interesting. According to this article, they found out that clearing alien trees before the drought hit could have reduced the impact of climate change on water supply during the day 0 drought, but it could have not removed all of the human-driven climate change impact on water availability. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that clearing of these alien trees could potentially be used as a mitigation strategy? Or do you think, you know what, this could cause a destruction in our ecosystem? You know what I mean? Or you're like, no, this would actually make our native vegetation thrive and does not cause any destruction to the overall ecosystem, and it actually would in a way promote biodiversity. Just get rid of the competition and we're good to go, because competition causes destruction, because it's not native to our environment. Anyway, that's it for me. Good night. See you on the next one. Bye. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Super thanks. Join to become an exclusive member of the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Hosa Esma is out. Bye.